Hello Booktube! Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth and this is my holiday Booktubeathon wrap-up. There were 4 challenges in the holiday Booktubeathon and I was able to complete all of the challenges. Now, I was pretty busy. I had a big reading month in December and I had a lot of books to read for the Ultimate Reading Challenge and the Sunshine State books that I wanted to finish and everything like that. But at the time that the holiday Booktubeathon was announced, I actually had 2 books still on my TBR that fit very nicely in those challenges. And then I picked a nice short book for the 3rd challenge, so I read all 3 books. The first challenge was to read a book with white on the cover. I mean, I was already reading this for the Ultimate Reading Challenge, so it just worked out that it's white on the cover. Memories from My Hometown. And I've talked about this on a couple of other videos. This is a great book. It's something I never would have picked up without this challenge. Now, if you look on Goodreads, this is not there. This is the one book I read this year that is not on Goodreads. So, but I'm so glad that I read it. It really is a wonderful book and that I would have never ever sat down and read cover to cover if it hadn't been for these challenges. So I'm really thankful for reading challenges. One of the other challenges was to read a book that was a gift. Now, I guess the idea was to read a book that you just got maybe at Christmas time. This actually was a gift from my sister, but it was a couple of years back. For the Ultimate Reading Challenge, I was reading it because it is a book that I've had on my shelf that I've never read, and because my sister gave it to me and recommended it, I really felt like I needed to get it read. So when I saw the challenge of, read a book that's a gift, I thought, wow, that's perfect. It's serendipity. So I'm definitely reading this for Booktubeathon. Now on the 3rd book, I kind of cheated a little bit because the challenge was to read a follow-up book. Read a book that is maybe like the next in a series or another book by an author that you've read this year that you wanted to read more of. And that's kind of true of this book. I have read some books by Richard Paul Evans, but they weren't this year. I didn't read any other books by Richard Paul Evans this year, but in previous years I have read The Carousel and The Locket, and it seems like one other, maybe The Timepiece. And I've always wanted to read The Christmas Box. I think I've seen part of the movie and had not read it, and when I had this book out for my Christmas recommendations, I was realizing that I needed to get this read. And so really, even though it wasn't this year, I'm counting this as my follow-up book because I have been wanting to read more Richard Paul Evans, and so I did, and I enjoyed it a lot. I gave it 5 stars. So I met the challenge for Holiday Booktubeathon to read 3 books, and these are the 3 books I read. So I guess that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.